Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a otro vídeo más de Tales of Xillia. Y bueno, ahora mismo estamos en Cambalar, ya sabéis, hemos llegado a la capital de Jude. Y bueno, tras varios sucesos bastante molestos y trágicos del vídeo anterior, no porque muriera nadie, sino porque Elise estalló. Elise estalló con Mila, con Leia. Fue una situación muy molesta. Y bueno, ahora gracias a eso tenemos el objetivo de ve al castillo. Pero ahora mismo ya habrán aparecido varias misiones secundarias. Entre ellas esta de un soldado que está por aquí. A ver si está ahí, a ver. Justo aquí. Vale, parece que el soldado se lo toma en serio su curro. Ya, o sea, es tu trabajo pero me lo encasquetas a mí. Ya, lo de siempre. Pero bueno, vamos a ver, mientras tanto, a ver. Vamos por aquí, a la posada, y aquí debería haber otra, vale, sí. Bueno, tenemos todavía eso, pero no es nuestro objetivo primario, así que vamos a ir al castillo. Para eso podemos, ya sabéis, tomar cualquiera de los dos caminos, el vagón deslizante o ir a pata. Y bueno, vamos a ver, una cola inmensa.
That's quite the line.
I guess this king really does listen to his people.
The king of Azul is well known for his charisma. It is said he unified this strife-torn country on the strength of his character.
A guy like that is sure to help us.
Charisma only goes so far. If his government is secretly producing children like Elise, then he must answer for it.
Thank you.
Ah, y ahora sí, esto ya me gusta más.
Sorry, we were getting antsy.
No, this is actually perfect timing.
Are we good to go with the wyverns?
Yes, I got royal approval. And something incredible happened when I requested an audience for Mila.
What is it?
When I told them your names, they said His Highness was looking forward to meeting you, too. Are you all famous in Rashagal or something?
I don't think so.
De hecho, somos muy famosos.
Perhaps word of the tournament has reached His Highness. What a great honor for our clan.
Este tío no se entera de nada, ¿verdad?
Anyway, I need to head back to Shandu to ready the wyverns.
Quite the unexpected welcome.
It's not a trap, is it? I have a bad feeling about this as well.
You do? It beats not getting to meet him at all.
Keeping secrets from us again?
Of course. I have to maintain my mystique for the ladies.
Alvin, eres la hostia.
What does he mean?
No ha pillado la idea, ¿verdad?
They say men with secrets are attractive or something. I'm not exactly the right guy to ask.
Come on, let's go say hi to His Highness.
Alvin, we really need you to be straight with us.
Don't worry. I know you've put your trust in me.
Yo se ha quedado todo happy, no me extraña.
Considering the size of his country, Gaius's castle is actually pretty modest.
I think that's admirable.
En realidad, el rey es un tío de los que, vamos, se te quedan en la retina. Ya veréis por qué. Pero bueno, yo voy a guardar porque dentro de poco ocurrirá algo, ya veréis. Así que bueno, nada, no pasa nada, esto no tiene ninguna importancia. Guardamos y para adentro. Y bueno, ahora mismo estamos en el castillo de Yule. Esto, ¿que es una chica gato? ¿Es una chica gato? Ya decía yo que tenía que haber un toque japonés excéntrico aquí, sí. Con la happy face ahí arriba. A ver. Ese mito de la creación me parece un poco, no sé, imaginario, fantástico y real. Joder, ¿tenía 7 hijos? Ese tío le dio a todo, ¿verdad?
Halt! Citizens seeking an audience with the king are to wait in line outside the castle.
We were told the king wished an audience with us.
Is one of you Lady Mila?
That's me.
Very well. Please proceed.
What's the holdup?
I don't believe a doll is appropriate at a royal audience. I thought we might leave it here.
You sure? It's okay.
I'll hold that for you.
Now, let us meet this king.
Algo no me encaja a mí.
What are you doing here?
I am Zhao the Immovable, of the Chimeriad.
The Chimeriad?
4 warriors in personal service to the king. To think Zhao was a member all along.
It is a great honor to meet you, former Chief of Staff Ilbert.
Ah, and you are the ebon wing of Azul. Wingle the Nova.
You must be the King of Azul.
My name is Gaius, King of Azul. Welcome, Maxwell.
You have requested an audience with the king, have you not? Now please, state your business.
Boosters made in your country have already fallen into Rashigal hands. If a war were to break out between your nations, then the results would be catastrophic for everyone.
Oh. And you came all the way here just to tell me that in person?
Yes, Your Highness.
We're planning to destroy one of Rashigal's weapons, a really big one at that. Once that thing's gone, we know that Rashigal's king wouldn't dare declare war on you. In fact, we hope that you might, you know, help us?
Is there anything else?
Yes, there is one other matter we'd like to discuss. It is in regards to the booster laboratory within the royal hunting grounds.
Is it true you once abducted orphans for this facility, and then you performed experiments on these children?
Well, I didn't see that one coming. What does any of this have to do with you, Spirit?
I am Maxwell. It is my duty to protect both humans and spirits alike.
Really? Spirits protecting humans? Now that is quite an interesting tale.
You forsook your duty as king, and then you toyed with the lives of your own people, didn't you?
The laboratory is entirely my responsibility. It was a haven for those children. They would have died without it. You imagine it as a mad scientist's lab, but I assure you the experiments were entirely humane.
You expect us to take your word for this?
But I was...
This girl, she was that test subject?
Yes, she was.
Even in Hamil, Elise was forced to live in a tiny room. Don't you consider that
Cruel?
well, yes.
Tell me something, boy. Have you ever considered what it takes to achieve happiness?
To achieve happiness?
Yes, to try and live a satisfying life. How do you think one can achieve that? Do you even know?
Well,
It takes freedom to make your own decisions, and to form your own beliefs.
exactly. It takes freedom.
Well, I disagree. When a man loses his way in life, the ground beneath him starts to slowly crumble, until there is nothing left.
What do you mean, nothing left?
A man who cannot find his way becomes trapped. The more he struggles, the deeper he sinks into uncertainty. True happiness comes from following a noble path across an entire lifetime, without getting lost. My country does not produce failures. It is the king's duty to show his people the proper path. I must keep them from becoming completely trapped. Now, let me tell you in no uncertain terms why I've called you here. Maxwell, I know you stole the key from the laboratory in Rashagal. Now hand it over immediately.
No, I won't. The key was not meant for human hands. When faced with the power that can destroy the entire world, no human can control him or herself.
It seems as though you haven't heard a thing that I just said, Spirit.
Something about royal guidance and noble paths. I've heard it before. You humans never change. I've watched you for 2,000 years.
All right. Then why don't you just tell us where the key is?
What?
Alvin! What are you doing?
But you can't!
Alvin.
Sorry, guys. I'm just doing my job.
Alvin, who did Maxwell entrust the key to?
The handmaid Ivor. He's probably sulking back in Nia Kara as we speak.
Al, what are you doing here?
Al?
Hey, Pressa. Long time no see.
Pressa, what is it?
Ignore them. Give your report.
The Rashagal army has invaded Hamil.
What did you say?
I'm afraid the casualties are high. Those not killed were captured. They were then sent to Rashagal. We also found evidence that the power of a great spirit was used upon the village.
A great spirit? But no one has successfully summoned the 4 great spirits for 2 decades.
Impossible. I would have known if the 4 great spirits had been released. Could it be the Lance of Kresnik? Is it possible that Nautical has made a new key?
If that's the case, then we're declaring war. Send word to all the clans. I am going to crush anyone who dares to harm my people!
Well then, we will no longer have any need for the likes of you. But if His Highness were to have the Spirit Maxwell as his captive, even the unruly clans would be forced to bend their knees.
Miss Elise.
T-Bone, no! Well, don't just stand there! Come on, run!
Capture Maxwell. Recover the test subject.
Alvin, no me esperaba eso de ti, en serio. A ver, alborotadores.
Mission accomplished.
You knew that we'd have to escape, so that's why you left Tipo with the guard.
Yes, I knew that it would end up being Mila who treated with King Gaius. And when Mila fully expresses herself, well, I figured something would happen.
Rowan, eres un puto genio, en serio. Qué máquina.
I see why you were cautious.
Yep, just as predicted.
Oh, I know what that's called. That means Mila's a troublemaker.
Uh-oh.
Yo, Mila! Did you hear the whole...
I can't deny the truth of your words, but there is one thing I'd like to add. By that definition, wouldn't Tipo be a troublemaker as well?
Tipo es de todo, la verdad, eso lo digo. Supongo que eso es cierto.
What? You're not gonna defend me?
Para nada. Bueno, vamos a luchar aquí contra los guardias de... Bueno, de Gaius. Y bueno, la verdad... no sé. La verdad son un montón de enemigos en este combate. Creo que eran unos 4 o 5. Bueno, nosotros también somos 4, pero eso no cuenta, ¿no? Creo que voy a cambiar a Rowan por Leia. No, básicamente es porque Rowan es el personaje que menos he evolucionado y el que menos habilidades tiene. Y bueno, comparado con Leia, la verdad es que Leia le da mil vueltas en ese sentido ahora mismo. Estoy contigo, Mila. Bueno, ahora vamos a luchar contra estos soldados de aquí. Lo mismo de antes, como no he cambiado a Leia, pues bueno, vamos a ver. Manual, automático, no. Ahora. En semiautomático, sí, mejor. A ver si me dejan hacer de una puta vez un golpe. Anda, venga. En serio, dejadme por fin. ¡Tachan! Vale, subimos de nivel con Rowan. Y ya solo me quedaría enfrentarme al mago y ya tendría a todos estos, por lo menos, como que hubiera luchado con todos. De hecho, he luchado con todos ya. ¡Que alguien me cure! ¡Que alguien me cure! Mierda. Ahora vamos a cambiar, vale. Me da que ya se acabaron los numeritos de magia para vosotros dos. Bueno, para los 3 que quedan. Era un cochino mentiroso de verdad. Venga, no penséis así, joder, que Alvin es... Me cae muy bien. Y eso que nos ha traicionado.
I assumed he had his reasons. but this time he took...
Stupid traitor, let me at him!
Why would he betray us like that?
I'm afraid even I can't read his mind.
How could he do this to us? He better not show his face around us again.
A ver, vamos a probar, no sé, un momento. Comprobamos.
If we can reactivate the 5 control stones, we may pour your mana into the stones until...
Just like at Fort Gandala.
The gate will not unlock, however, unless we all...
Wait, I've never done anything like this before.
Don't worry. Just use your mana as you would when casting an art.
There's no time. We've only...
Let us begin.
Uh-oh.
Done.
Already?
I'm finished too.
Same here.
I did it. Come on.
Vamos,
come on.
Leia. Venga, ánimo.
I'm so sick of holding everyone back.
Tú no demoras a nadie para empezar.
Why can't I do it? Mila,
Leia, relax.
I'm not good enough for this.
Eres mejor.
Quit thinking you're inferior to anyone here.
Thanks.
You can do this. Let's continue.
Okay. Yes!
Hurry up, you two!
Y bueno, yo voy a dejar aquí el vídeo, así que espero que os haya gustado, que os haya sido de utilidad el vídeo, entretenido, y hasta la próxima. Adiós.